Hey guys, how's it going? Hope everybody's having a Merry Christmas, and looking forward to Happy New Year. Hope the holidays are going good for everybody. I just got some news that made my holidays really, really good, and I hope maybe that I can pass it on to a few certain guys that might want to make some extra money, guys. Here's my scenario. I do kind of different things for my business, for my boss, for the company I work for, and so basically what I did is I am in charge of special projects, and one of those projects is trying to help out folks with the Hurricane Harvey for trailers. We submitted some bids to the government, FEMA, so that they could help out the trailers, and we just got notified this morning that we are one of the people that is getting awarded this project. Project is going to go through from starting either tomorrow, which is the 16th of December, or the 17th of December, and is going to go through all the way to 24th of December, guys. So time frame is only a week, but guys, I'm going to tell you right now that you can make some darn good money. What I mean by that is potentially it's probably, I'm going to say, the guys that I get, if I get you to come on board and work, you might make $1,000, you might make $1,500 in a day. It all depends on you, depending on how fast you are and how efficient, and obviously how far you may have to drive. But here's the situation, guys. Here's the criteria. There is some criteria, guys. I'm just not going to take anybody. So first of all, you got to have some experience driving RVs, guys. So you got to be able to pull a travel trailer. You got to have a truck to pull the travel trailer with. So that means you got to have your hitch, and know how to do all that. If you've been transport driving already, or if you have transport drived, or if you've driven, pulled a travel trailer, a few times, and I don't mean just once a year with your personal travel trailer, guys. You really got to have some experience, because you need to know how to back up a trailer. You got to know how to back it in, back it up. You got to know how to maneuver a travel trailer in small areas, and I'm talking about like a driveway of a house. So you got to be somebody that knows how to do that, okay? And you got to have everything ready to just hitch up to the trailer. So, we're not going to give you anything for your hitch equipment and all that. You got to have your truck ready to roll. You got to come in and be ready to work with your truck. You got to be able to take a trailer, deliver it in the Houston area, guys. Houston area can be as much as 100 miles, can be as little as 5 miles. I just don't know where these people are at, because here's what's going on. These are victims of Harvey, guys. These are people that are living in hotels right now, and FEMA's been paying for the bill for them to live in the hotels. We have as many as 50,000 people living here in hotels right now, and they're trying to transition them into a travel trailer. Now, we're not going to do 50,000, but if this goes through the way we're thinking it is, it's going to be in the hundreds. But what that means is I need people that can handle this kind of a job. So I told you first, you need to be able to have a truck. You got to know how to pull. You got to know how to back up. The third thing you got to know, guys, is you got to know how to set up a trailer. And that means you got to know how to level it. You got to know how to hook up everything, your electricity, your sewage, your water, the water regulator. You got to know how to turn on the fridge. You got to know how to, how the RV fridge works, the water heater, slides. You got to know how to push them in and out. You know how they operate. You got to be familiar with the trailer, guys. Those are the things that most people don't think, and they think, oh, it's real easy. But these are things that are different than a house, and you got to know how this works. So if you've never done this before, don't comment, guys. Don't bother telling me you want to do this. I'm not going to waste my time, guys. I don't have the time to train people. I can show you a few details, but at the end of the day, you got to know what you're doing. And if you contact me in the comments and tell me, hey, I can do this, and I call you up And I ask you a few questions, guys. I will know right away if you know what you're doing or not. So, I mean, I've been doing this long enough that I know how to set up a trailer. I've lived in one. I've delivered them. I've PDI'd them. I've done a lot of things with RVs. RVs is kind of in my blood. I know what's going on with an RV. So you got to know what you're doing, guys, as far as setting it up. The next thing you got to have to do, and if you don't like talking to people and you don't like messing around with people, don't call me and tell me you want to do this, because I don't have time for somebody that's not interested in communicating and can talk to people and show people. One of the things you're going to have to do, guys, you're going to have to train these folks. You're going to have to show them how the trailer works, how the water heater works, how the whole package, you know, how you're supposed to use an RV toilet, how you're supposed to, you know, check your water heater, how you're supposed to, you know, operate a gas stove. I know it sounds kind of silly, but some people have never used a gas stove. A lot of people have electric at the house. That's all they've ever used. They don't know anything about a pilot light and stuff like that. So you got to know those things, guys. How the RV fridge works. You know, you got to remember, these things have propane, and these houses are remember, they're 12 volts and they're 110. So the RVs have two electrical systems. You got to have a basic understanding of that stuff. Excuse me. And if you've done this before, you know what I'm talking about. So you've got to be able to do three things. You got to deliver with your truck, you got to set up, and you got to train, guys. And of course, the biggest thing is you got to be here in the Houston area. This is only going to happen in Houston. It's only going to be in this area. It's not going to be something that's, you know, nationwide or anywhere else. And this is only going to be a project for a week. But if I go out there and reach out to you guys, I'm not going to waste your time, guys. I guarantee you, you will make some damn good money on this. I have to work out the pricing with my boss. We got to set that all up. I got to get back in. I'm in a hurry. I'm on the road right now. I just got notified this morning. I submitted the bid, and I got notified on my way back from Indiana. I'm heading right now back to Houston. I'm in Illinois, so I won't be in town till tomorrow, but I should get notified either tonight or tomorrow morning as to how many of these units got approved. How many are we going to deliver? Now, like I said, how am I going to pick these people out? Guys, I probably will need 1 to maybe as many as 5 guys. I don't think I'm going to need that much more. But my point to you is, put it on the comments. Tell me you're interested. Yes, I'm interested. Just say, yes, I'm interested. And leave me something there to contact you with. You know, email or phone. Something that if I send you a contact, guys, you better be ready to answer my phone call. I'm not gonna call you at midnight, but if I find out this stuff is ready to go tomorrow and I'm there in town, I'm gonna have to start making arrangements. I'm gonna be calling you. And if you don't answer the phone, I leave you a message, guys. I don't have time to mess around. I'm gonna go to the next person. All right? So if you leave me a comment and you're not next to your phone and you're not close to Houston, don't waste your time, guys. Don't expect me to you know, say, oh, Manny, you know, how come you didn't call? I'm going to call the number or email you, and I expect you to call me or answer the phone, guys. I don't have time. I just don't have time to mess around. I don't have a lot of time to train people. I can show you some basics. If some of the newer technologies on these trailers, a little bit has changed, but not much. But the whole point is, guys, you got to know. I mean, if you can't back up an RV, if you can't hitch up to it, if you can't do any of that stuff, and you come down to Houston and you tell me you can and you didn't know how to do it, and somebody's there having to show you how to hook up a trailer, I'm going to know right away, guys, you don't know what you're doing. And the first thing I'm going to do is, I'm sorry, guy, get out. I don't have time. I don't have time to mess around with people who don't know what they're doing. You've got to know what you're doing. You've got to come in here with that kind of experience. I'm going to compensate somebody very well. You know, you could be making maybe $1,000, maybe $1,500 in a day, guys. So, you know, that's where the type of money you can make, and, you know, you're going to be delivering locally. So it's not like you're going to be spending a lot of money. You can put a tank of fuel in your truck, and it may last you 3 or 4 days. You know, so that's what the scenario is going to be like. So if you think you can do it, if you think you're competent, and you'll know You know, if you know how to walk up to a trailer, hitch up to it, back up it, set it up, pull the slides out, and turn everything on, and then you can turn around and show somebody else how to do it, you can do it, guys. That's what I need. That's the guy I'm looking for right there, or the girl. I don't care. Guy, girl, I'm not prejudiced. I don't care. I just needed to make sure that you know what you're doing when you come in and do it. And if I call you, I'm going to need you right away. That means you got to be here within 24 hours. I'm going to let these people know probably over the weekend, and I need you to be here because we're going to get a long list. If it's coming down the way and I need these people to help me, we're going to have a long list of trailers to deliver, and we're going to have to do it all by Christmas Eve. So if you're willing to work through Christmas Eve, maybe working late that night, but guarantee you're going to have a nice, call it a late Christmas bonus, because, you know, we got to work out the terms too. I got to work out and see, you know, what we're going to do. But I guarantee you it's worth your while. You'll get paid very well, compensated very well for this, and you know, we'll take care of you. So if you're interested, let me know. Comments below. And like I said, guys, don't BS me. I will know whether you know what you're doing or not. So do not comment on me and come in a half-ton Chevy and tell me you can, you know, or F-150 and tell me you can do this all day long, and then you don't even know how to hook up and don't even know anything about a trailer. So if you do that, I will just tell you to get out and go home. So I don't have a lot of time to be nice. I've got to do this. I'm going to be in charge of this, and I need to make sure guys know what they're doing. All right, guys. So hope y'all have a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I hope everybody's having a good holiday season. I know I am. I'm going to, and hope you guys are all good, man. Take care.